Hi, sugar pies. Hello. How are you today? Hopefully, you had a great weekend and a great Monday. I had a fabulous weekend. Spent it with my favorite people, and that is the children. Hello, Susan. Good to see you. I'm glad you could make it today. But yeah, I hope you had a great weekend. My weekend was good. Besides my uh, back problems, you guys, this is so weird. So yesterday was the first day, mind you, that I could like get up and walk normal. Like we went to Walmart and a couple other stores, and I walked around and I was normal. I was like, oh, my back doesn't hurt. I feel normal again. But then later on that night, it started. Oh, sorry, guys. It started again. And I could not get comfortable in bed. And it was driving me freaking insane. I was literally sitting there like, oh my fucking God. Sorry for the cussing. But if you've been here, you already know I cuss. I try not to, but it happens, okay? Anyway, oh, it was just horrible. And I'm pretty sure it was I was talking on the phone with somebody, and because my back was feeling good, I was sitting in a position that I would not sit in when my back is messed up like this. So I think I might have jumped the gun with that or something. But anyways, I had to sleep in a spare bedroom because for some reason that bed didn't hurt my back as bad as my bed was hurting it, if that makes sense. It's the damnedest thing. I mean, it's the same. Like, I have a memory foam mattress, and that one is a memory foam mattress. But I feel like that mattress in the spare room is, I feel like it's more like firm. Like, I need a firm mattress. It's just, yeah, it was just tossing and turning, and I finally got to sleep. I maybe got a few hours of sleep, so I'm kind of a sleepy gal today, so I apologize. But it's whatever. But anyways, today I was thinking, I was like, what to talk about? What to talk about? And then it popped in my head because you guys know that I'm a single gal, and I've been putting myself out there more to the dating world, the dating pool. And oh, it's rough out there, man. Ladies, it is rough for a single gal these days. I'm telling you, it's so different than it used to be. So different. And I'm talking these past like few years different. This isn't like, okay, I've told you guys about some of the guys that I've talked to. Let me tell you about a recent one that I talked to. Very cute. Oh my gosh, very, very cute. A little bit older, which I love because I love old guys. In his 40s, definitely didn't look like he was in his 40s, but very cute guy, very cute. So, of course, listen, I'm not shallow. Looks are not everything. But if you're attracted to somebody, odds are you're going to be a little bit more interested. That is just the fact of it. It's just a fact of life. I mean, it doesn't mean you're shallow. It doesn't mean that you're all about looks. But if you are attracted, if somebody is pleasing to your eye, you're going to be more interested. So I was like, whatever, you know. And oh my God, this guy, uh, I literally talked to him for 2 days. And he hit me up this morning and told me that I was acting different. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I'm acting different, bud. I'm gonna tell you why. When I talk to this guy, he's the biggest like one of them guys who is good looking and knows he's good looking and is very arrogant about it and like oh my god, very arrogant, very arrogant. I no longer want wish to talk to this guy. Well, when we were talking at first, he's like, "Yeah, people say I come off a certain way, like I'm how did he put it? Like I'm arrogant or conceited or I'm cocky or some shit like that." And I gave him the benefit of the doubt at first. I was like, well, people who are like, if you're not like that and people are hating on you like that, it's probably because they don't want, they're, you know, they're miserable people and they just want to bring you down too. And he's like, yeah, that's totally true. Yeah. But as we got to talking, I finally I seen it come out. Everything was like, I don't know, like I felt I was being attacked. Like I was being like kind of degraded. And it was so weird. Nobody's ever like and then made it out like I was the one who oh well, I'm sorry if you're offended. I called this guy out. I was like, "Man, you're kind of like I kind of see how people would take you this way." And he's like, "Oh, here we go." And I was like, "What does that mean?" And he goes, "I'm just honest." This was his favorite thing. "I'm just honest." I have heard that before, bud. I told him that. I was like, "Yeah, I've heard guys use that for their little excuse to like, you know, whatever for being a dick." There is a true there I mean, there is a difference between being honest with someone and just being a complete fucking prick, an arrogant asshole. Yeah, you're cute, dude, but I'm sorry. I don't give a shit if you're Brad fucking Pitt in his prime. You're not gonna talk to me like that. So, needless to say, that didn't last long. See, I never get past the talking stage anymore. I met one guy in June, and I told you guys about that. Thank God that that didn't go anywhere because he reminded me through and through of my ex-boyfriend. Everything he did reminded me of my ex. And if that wasn't a big red flag and God sending me, you know, a test, I don't know what was. I hope I passed that test. I no longer talk to him. He got mad and blocked me. But if that was not a test, I firmly believe that the things that we pray for, especially if we pray for love, relationship, whatever, you know, it's not a big deal to me because I'm very comfortable being alone. I've been alone relationship wise, romantically wise for like 7 years now. So it's not a real big deal to me, but you know, it'd be cool maybe someday to meet my divine counterpart, you know. It'd be cool. But I firmly believe this that Before these prayers for romance or love or whatever, a relationship, anything like that, for all of us, before they are met, a test comes along, maybe multiple tests, to see if you're really going to put up with the bullshit that you used to put up with still. And not trying to sound any type of way, but I feel like I'm passing these tests with flying colors, which back in the day I would not, because just for the sake of being with somebody, I would yeah, I would put up with their shit. But I'm not putting up with it. I'm not putting up with the same crap that I used to put up with, and I will not put up with that crap anymore ever again, because I deserve better. I am a damn good woman, and I have a lot of love to give in my heart. I don't want money from a man. I don't give a shit about any man's money. I never have been that way. Hi, Lily. Hello. Good to see you. I feel like I haven't talked to you forever. How are you? We're evolving. Hell yeah. That's right, girl. That is right. Hello, DJ Sneaky Snake. That's funny. Sneaky Snake. Women don't like men who care about them. That's not true, hun. That is something that jaded men say. Women absolutely do love a man. Well, I guess I can only speak for myself because I don't know every woman. But I absolutely love a man that cares about me and shows that he cares. But, when we are jaded, we tend to say stuff like that. Oh, you worked and gave him all your oh, girl. I always was like 50-50 when it came to the men, like the money situation. I don't want a man's money. I'm not rich by any means, but I know how to get my own money. Yes. Right. I don't agree with that statement either. That's something that jaded, even a woman who says, even if it was, instead of women don't like men who care about them, if it was men don't like women who care about them, that is a statement that a jaded person would make. I've been there. I've been jaded like that before. All right. Uh, let's see what our friend here has to say. This is how women are. Every woman. They punish guys who care about them. They want guys who don't care about them. They double speak and play games 24/7, especially the more bodies they have. Oh man, honey, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'm just going to say that. I'm very sorry that your experiences with women have jaded you so much that you believe that all women are like these women that you have been with. I'm very sorry that you have experienced that. And my thoughts and prayers and everything like that, I hope that you one day find your divine counterpart and, you know, you're happy with them and they treat you the way you deserve to be treated, and you treat them the way that or they deserve to be treated. You've had good and bad experiences with women. The good experience came. Oh, honey, that doesn't seem like a good experience when you didn't commit or care about them. That's not good. That's kind of like you were the douche in that situation, you know what I mean? Oh, but listen, I'm not trying to sound any type of way because I know it's a struggle. Relationships are so freaking hard to navigate. But would you be would you be offended if I said all men are only after sex? That's all they care about. They just want to get in the pants, and if they don't get it right away, then they go ghost. Now that wouldn't be fair if I said that all men were like that, you know. Not all men are the same, just as no women are the same, are the same. And also, we are, I mean, none of us are experts in this field. But I am, it sucks that you um have gone through that. It really does. And I hope for better things to come for you. I truly, truly do. It's rough though, man. It is. Trust me. I know. I don't date females, but I date men. And it's so it's rough. Well, good. I'm glad because we don't try to offend anybody here. We definitely that's not our goal to offend. In your experience, yes, the women want to force sleeping with me before I want to force sleeping with them. In your experience, I'm glad that you said that. In your experience, that that is that is odd. But I'm not saying that it don't happen. Some maybe see, I want to tell you something. I believe in the law of attraction. For some reason, I attract a certain type of guy. I'm working on changing that though, and changing my energy and my vibe, my frequency, whatever you want to call it. Maybe there's something that attracts these type of strange ladies, we'll put it. Maybe there's something that attracts them to you. You know what I mean? It's not your fault, just as it's not my fault that there's something about me that attracts these douchebags. But I don't know. Maybe, like I said, uh, we can only speak from our own experiences. Fixers attract the broken. Oh, girl, yes, that's my experience too. Always, always, always. It's always broken men. Like I have men hitting me up that are like in halfway houses or prison or in rehab facilities. And I don't judge and I wish them the best and I'll talk to them, I'll talk them through things because, I have a past with that. Yeah. Yeah, we are very very understanding over here and we aren't going to judge anybody. And especially, for your experiences, you haven't had the best experience with women. It's okay. I hope that you have better experiences, especially if you're a good person. If you are a good person, if you're a good man, then you deserve to get what you put out. Now, I do agree. Women are nurturers by nature, though. Yeah, that is true. Some more than others, I believe. Just like women, some have the motherly instinct, but others don't. I guess it just depends on the woman and what she's gone through in her life and what I also want to touch on something you said earlier about how many bodies. I recently found out that that meant how many people you slept with. I just think that is the silliest way of putting it, but I understand it's a new thing. Times change, new sayings and stuff like that or whatever. But I just want to give you a little backstory about the kind of person that I am and about the kind of person that I used to be. To just so you know that not everybody is, yeah, just I used to be very wild back in the day. I partied. I was sleeping with people's husbands and them. Girls got whatever, partied, drinking, drugs, sleeping around, but I'm not like that now. 7 years ago is the last time that I was intimate with a man. I'm not trying to say this as be any type of way. I'm just, you're new here. And all my friends, Lily knows, Susan knows. There's a couple other ladies that come here, and there's a couple guys that come here too. But I haven't seen them for a while. I hope they're good. But if they watch the playback, love you guys. But I was crazy. I was very crazy, wild, wild child. But then something changed. Uh, I got really deep into doing fentanyl, and my brother ended up dying from a fentanyl overdose. And that, my brother died 4 years ago, but that really changed something in my brain big time, and absolutely something switched. I can't really, only people that say that are yeah, I mean, hey, I'm the queen of getting rejected before. I've been rejected. Not so much anymore, but well, I have a couple times. Do you think you could have a husband after being like that in the past and being used by men and now saying you're not like that? No man will want to settle for someone. That is the most ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but that is the most ridiculous shit that I've ever said. Dude, I most definitely could have a husband if I wanted a husband. Definitely could. And yeah, I have been used before. Yes, I have been used before by men many times. And do you know all men? Some men aren't as judgmental. I'm not trying to be mean, but some men aren't as judgmental as you are, my friend. And I mean, how about men? What about how many men? Okay, let me put it this way. Say there's a man who slept with, who slept around back in the day. And then he grows up, he matures, and he doesn't sleep around no more. Do you think that he doesn't deserve to have a partner? That do you think that I'm trying to word this right. Do you think that he nobody will want him because of things he's done in his past? Maybe some wouldn't, but those aren't somebody that I would want to be with. Somebody who's going to be judgy like that. Well, my friend, sounds like you're one of them guys that watches those videos. Oh my god, I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but I think that you have been brainwashed from watching these certain individuals, these certain men who are a certain way. You broke up with all of your women. I never got rejected. Ooh. Good for you. Man, you s okay. Let's just say, I'll agree to disagree with you, because I don't wanna be a hypocrite and judge you based on these things that you are saying that I find to be a little bit ludicrous. I mean, I don't but I'm not a man. I don't have a man brain, so I don't get it. I mean, men that I know aren't like this, but I have seen, some guys that are not in my I've never known a man that is like how you're talking here. But I've seen it on social media, and the ridiculousness, to me anyway, it seems ridiculous to me. It may not be to you, and that's fine, but it is to me. I just yeah. I think we gotta have a porch sesh, girls. This one needs a porch sesh. This live needs a porch sesh. But anyways, I do believe everyone is deserving. No matter what their past is, I don't think we should judge people by their past, especially if they learn from their past. They're not doing the same shit that they were doing. Judging somebody for how they were in the past is like, it's kind of fucked up in my opinion. Now, if they're doing okay, so let me put it this way. I have family members and people who are, doing the same shit that they've been doing for years and years and years, and they're not evolving as human beings. And I find that to be something I don't want to be around because I have evolved a little bit. I'm trying to even more than I have. I don't think that, I don't know. I just think it's kind of fucked up to judge somebody by their past. You know what I mean? Anyways, congratulations. This channel, let me give you a little idea about what we do over here. We do a little bit of everything. This that you anybody new coming across this is not the only thing that I do that we talk about. We talk about all kinds of stuff. Sometimes it's not as boring as this, me just sitting here talking with the avatar thing. I got other videos and stuff. Like, I'm kind of a crazy cat lady. I post videos of my cats and beauty products and shit like that. And like, whatever, nature stuff, current events, true crime stuff, all kinds of stuff. We talk about anything and everything under the sun here. Oh, sorry, I'm not seeing all your comments. Yeah. Conscious. I don't even know what that is. My friend, you do not know me. So how could you say that? I absolutely give you see how I'm giving you respect and I don't even know you and you're saying some pretty disrespectful things, but I'm not trying to judge you. You see that? Yeah. Oh, honey, I send you healing energy, and I hope that you heal from whatever has caused you to make you feel like that. I really hope you heal. Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down. Dude, not all men think like you. Trust me, not all men think like you. Your thought process is whoo. I mean, not trying to it's crazy. Yeah, you gotta love and respect yourself. Yeah, and some guys get well, some. Oh my god, this is the oh my god. Oh my god. Should I even when a guy has more bodies, let me put that in the actual way. When a guy has more sexual partners, he becomes more attractive of a partner because he understands no, he doesn't. I mean, I don't judge anybody by that, but no. And just gets a partner because oh my god, that is the dumbest shit that I've ever heard. Honey, you need to go watch Andrew Tate or something. Some more. Oh my god. Yes, I reject that opinion too, man. That is ridiculous. I mean, much love and respect, and I really, really hope that you heal from whoever hurt you last. Whoever hurt you really put a hurt on your heart, and I'm really sorry that they did that to you. The guys who don't think like you. Oh my God, this is so funny because I was just about ready to talk about narcissists or simic for women who are 304s. I I don't know what that means. How old are you? Are you in your like early 20s? Bro, oh my God, this guy just wants to get under my skin or something like that. Honey, I don't call everyone who disagrees with me an Andrew Tate viewer. I'm just saying from some of the videos that I've seen of that man, he says the same things that you are saying. I, man, you are hurt, hun. Whoever hurt you, God, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Whoever hurt you, you've been hurt. Nah, he's all right for right now, Susan. He's he's just making making I'm the the outrageousness of these it's unreal. I'm glad though. I'm glad that you've come in here. I am so glad that you have come in here. You're so welcome and thank you for entertaining us too. Thank you so so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. We love it. We love the entertainment. And I sincerely do hope that you heal, hun. I hope that your heart heals from whoever hurt you because you're a very hurt person. I can feel it. Only a man with a very hurt pride and a very hurt ego, maybe a touch of narcissism, would say some shit like you've been saying. But that's okay. Yeah, why would I? Why would you're not like calling me names and being degrading to my friends here. You're giving your opinion as much as we find it to be ludicrous. You say what you will. And it is we all speak our minds, but yes, yes, yes. Yes, and that's what it is. We speak our minds but with respect. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I hope things get better for you, bud. I really do. You think maybe I mean, I don't know if you are in a relationship currently. I'm just assuming that you're not. But so what I want to ask you something. I want to ask you something that nobody can be offended by. Yeah, yeah, we have fun. We do all kinds of stuff. What is your ideal woman? Can you um explain to us what your ideal woman, what she would be like? Uh both physical, and what's your ideal woman? A virgin who's never had a man or just explain to us ideal woman. Yes. What is your ideal woman? The ideal age, what you think is the perfect woman for you. And I will explain to you the perfect man for me. A real, yeah, well, yeah. A doll, a sex doll that's going to give you everything you want to not talk back. I'm genuinely curious. Possibly a woman that he could train, yes. She's attuned to my needs and doesn't play a lot of games, isn't on social media and doesn't have many bodies, who doesn't have many sexual partners, so I don't have to worry about her being unfaithful or argumentative. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Um, good luck. Very much so good luck. 5 to 6 grand for the doll. Man, damn, those are expensive. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to say your age, but I'm very interested. Early 20s. If I'm right, I'm guessing you're probably in your early 20s. Because guys who like talk like that, the things that you're saying, that say the things that you're saying, it seems 31. Well, yeah, I can see that too. I don't know. I can't really say anything because I've talked to guys that were in their 50s that were complete perverted fucking, yeah, sickos. Yes, I did. I asked my your ideal, and they said it wasn't a needle in a haystack. Yeah, well, it quite frankly is. So you that's impossible to say that because you don't know every man. You're judging every man by your thoughts, and that's narcissism. That's narcissistic. Like, not trying to sound any type of way, but you kind of sound obsessed with yourself. Like you really, 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 really love yourself. Like in love with yourself. I could be wrong. I'm just saying the vibes I'm getting from you. Like, there's a difference between loving yourself, having self love, and then being in love with yourself. You know what I mean? Well, that's okay. I did ask. I did ask, and you gave me your answer. And, all right.
Right. You knew a man just like yeah. I don't think I've ever come across a man that says the things that you're saying, but I've definitely seen them on social media. So what of speaking of social media, I'd like to get your opinion. This is great. This is a great conversation. Thank you for coming in and having this conversation with us. It's very, very productive. It really is. No, that's good because I don't believe anybody should chase somebody. I do agree with you on that. I will never chase a man, and you do never need to chase a woman. Absolutely. I do agree with you on that. Chasing people just no. If they're meant to be, then they will be. If not, whatever. You know what I mean? You just want to be a dominant and failed. The bad you're talking. Okay, I gotcha. You see, I like a dominant man. Not like a dominant, like beat you if you don't like, not like the stereotypical, but like a leader who's the man of the house type stuff who makes me want to be submissive. But I've never had that. Never have. I've always been the big dog. Always. Yes, never chase a woman or a man. Exactly. I agree. Bitch, shut up. Oh my god, that was fucking good, Lily. Like, oh my god, I wish I could give you a reward for comment of the day. That was some good Oh, oh, that was good. Yeah. Oh, that was good stuff. Social media is bad for men because we are territorial. We don't want a lot of other guys from your school, work, past being able to contact you on a dime. Well, if there's trust, then you don't have to worry about that. Our grandparents didn't have that problem. Yeah, but see, some things that you say, I'm like, what the fuck? But then some things I'm like, I get it. Social media, like life before social media was like a lot better. Honestly, there wasn't so much drama and people weren't so weird. Fireman with no ho oh my god, hoseless, that's horrible. I mean, it don't gotta be like bada bing, bada boom, you know what I'm saying? But that's horrible. Yeah, yeah, I don't think that you should be speaking for all men. I think that you should speak for yourself. I don't speak for all women. We all speak for ourselves. Yeah, me too, Susan. I get some of what he's saying. Some of what he's saying I understand, especially about like, hey, our grandparents didn't have this problem back in the day when it came to social media. I totally understand that. Social media can like I mean, it's been toxic for me, but now that I've like paid attention and I keep things very private, like my like Facebook is private and I don't even fuck with my Instagram no more. I used to just for funsies, but I don't even fuck with that shit no more. But I mainly use it for like communicating with close friends and family, people that I know and stuff. Just quit it, Lily. Some men like to be slapped and said, well, some women like that. It's not my thing, but some women like it too. Some women, oh no, Susan, not at all. Not at all. We can be bitchy sometimes. We're women. It comes with the territory. But no, we're just trying to understand, you know, our new friend's perspective. And like you said also, in a way I do, right? I don't enjoy that, and I don't enjoy slapping other people. Like, if that's your thing, I'm sorry, I ain't the one for you. In general, just saying. But no, I appreciate it because it's made for interesting conversation. You know, I think the world needs a lot more people like right here, where right, just a little light spanking. But I think the world would be a lot better if people could have conversations like this with people who are saying things that, for lack of a better way to put it, we don't agree on. Like, I think having a normal conversation without, like, getting defensive is really important and very rare these days. Very rare. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, a couple things he said, I was like, "Oh my god, are you kidding me?" But I was like, "Sarah, don't be like that. That's not how you are. Just bring it back and try to see things as best as you can from somebody else's perspective." But no, when I talked about Andrew Tate, it wasn't because I'm just like, "Oh, you're an like, I'm not even that familiar with him. I'm honestly not on social media like that. Like, I know who he is because of course, he has videos and they pop up in my Facebook and on the YouTube, like, Reels and stuff. So I see things that he says, and I'm like, some things kinda like this guy, some things he said make sense. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I see his point." But other things, I'm like, "What?" Like, I don't know. But I wasn't saying that to be like, "Oh, they're all Andrew Tate." Like, I don't give a shit about that dude that much. Like, he's not my yeah, but it's just some of the things that you said, I heard were some of the things that he said that I was like, "Are you serious?" How fast he got popular overnight, told me he was a well, oh, that brings up another interesting topic. I don't mean to get off the subject. We do that sometimes, though. We'll talk about one main thing, and then we're friends hanging out, dude. That's what we do. There's a couple dudes that come here sometimes, but, they it's mainly chicks here, so but anyway, we talk as much as we can talk, on YouTube about certain things too, if you get my drift. Like, with people of power, so to speak, of any kind of power. I'm not just saying, like, political or whatever, any type of power in Hollywood, in anywhere. People like you just yeah, yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down. We talk about that shit too. They would call them conspiracy theories, but it's like some things you talk about that are happening isn't even conspiracy. I mean, it just happened. I mean, it's right before your eyes. Like, hello. But that brings us back to yeah, the truth. The truth. Because the truth is out there. You just gotta don't mean to sound corny, but you gotta unplug from the matrix. so to speak. And that has to do with social media. Don't get me wrong. I mean, dude, I'm sitting here talking to you guys on YouTube. This is social. This is media. But I'm just saying, you got to be careful. All right, guys, we got to go back in because this phone is going to die unless I plug it in right now. I'm also not very professional, in case you didn't notice. So I'm like kind of just, I'm chaotic. You should see the cooking that I've done on here, the chaotic cooking. I need to do another chaotic cooking soon. Oh, when you grew up, you used MySpace. Oh, I remember MySpace. MySpace days seem a lot more innocent though back then. I'm sure there was crazy shit, you know. I mean, I remember some crazy shit, but see, now you're onto something there. You're onto something there. I absolutely agree with that. Oh yeah, we are super spontaneous. Sometimes like I okay, sometimes there we'll have something in our mind like that we want, we're like, okay, there are things that we follow. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard about this chick on YouTube. She's like an OG YouTuber. Yeah, we're not at the office, we're just chilling. Same. I'm like, ooh, he's cute. Add him. Oh my god, MySpace was so cool though because you could. It was like the first big thing, to us and the age that we're in, and it was new, and it was like, oh my god, internet, and you could talk to everybody. Like I remember getting on Yahoo Messenger and stuff when I was like 16 years old. Remember ASL? I always like to say that I was like, I'd always say like 21 or something like that. And I'm like, California. But they didn't know I'm a 16-year-old girl. See? Yeah, they had cool backgrounds in a play. Oh my gosh, that was my thing. When you came on my page, you were going to hear good music. Oh my God. One of them sticks out so badly. Do you guys remember the song Paralyzer? I can't remember. I think it's Finger 11 was the name of the band. But that song, I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. Remember that one? For some reason, I can remember that being one specific song that was on my MySpace. Oh my God. Do you think younger women are more vulnerable to predatory men because of social media, leading to a rise in Trump? You know what? I think, no, that's a good question. Let me think about that. I think the younger women are very much uh, vulnerable to predator. I see. I'm trying to. I mean, I have it popped up on YouTube, and this channel is not monetized, so I can quite literally say whatever the fuck I want. I shouldn't be sitting here like trying to, oh, be good. So for YouTube, but no, I absolutely do agree. with that statement that younger women are more vulnerable to predatory men. But I don't think it's solely because of social media. And definitely can be traumatizing. I have been traumatized by men. Bitch, I know. I love that song. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just how I talk. You guys know. You're one of my A1 day ones. You already know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could literally change the code of your page. The internet has gotten much worse. Yeah, dude. Yes, it's a oldie but a goodie. It popped into my head. But no, that's a good point that you made. That younger, even back then, very, and younger women are very, for lack of a better way of putting it, dumb. I was a younger woman. I was dumb as fuck. But now I'm almost an old lady and I've learned from a lot of life lessons and we have changed for the better very much. Changing mind, body, and soul, all of it. Because people can change. It doesn't matter. There's a girl that we talk about on here. Yeah, and then the beepers. That was something. It just progressively got, to where it is now. Just brainwash. It was fun back then, though. It didn't seem as, how it is. You traumatize yourself by putting yourself in bad situations, not victim blaming, just taking personal responsibility. Yes, girl. Same. Same. I fully have been in that position as well. Like things that I could have known. I'm like, why did you put yourself in a position of that happening? I don't really want to I don't really want to talk about it specifically because it's still traumatizing. I've told you guys a little bit of the things, but no, some of the situations I fully put myself into. Fully. I knew better, but I put myself in the wet in there. So that's why most men deep down want a woman who is on social media. They see it as her not putting herself in a position to cheat, even if the well, hang on. Let me process this. Do you think that women have no self-control when they are being given what, like, why would she be in that mindset? Yeah, I agree. But no, this I'm trying to comprehend this. I really am. That seems like the man is, how the accuser is usually the doer? That sounds like a very paranoid statement, and that means that you have no trust in this woman, so therefore you shouldn't be in a relationship, period, if you think that she's the type that's gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not hard to not cheat. Like, I've never cheated with a man a day in my life, and I will say that proudly, because if I didn't like someone, if it didn't work, we just call it quits, because what's the point? I agree there. Yes, us women do tend to be more emotional about things for the most part than men. Have a much more because the options are made there. Honey, oh my gosh. Okay. Listen, I have been single and celibate for 7 years, bud. And it's not for a lack of options. It is because I am looking for something special. That's what I'm saying. You can't group all men and all women like that. Like, you just, it's different, dude. And that statement is just crazy to me. But I do agree that women are more emotional. By nature, us women are very much more emotional. But just to the fact that, oh, I have a see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody has options. And I hate that shit, dude. We talked about this not too long ago about the when you get ghosted, like it's like, okay, they found a better option. I hate feeling like a fucking option. Like people view like, oh, all these options, you know what I mean? It's just absolutely, I agree with that. Controlling behavior equals insecurity. Yes, very, very much so. And not saying that in a bad way, just saying that that's something that can be worked on. Dude, these are things that I've worked on. I have been there. I've been that kind of person. Get, hey, that's commendable. That's commendable. Yeah, it just, I think for the most part, that's what it is mainly. Like I'm trying to wrap my head around it and understand this thought process. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. Like it's something that can be worked on. Dude, oh, I'm telling you, I know. Trust me. I'm more or you know, all of us here, us ladies, we're in our mid 30s and up. there's there's not really any young like ladies that come here. I don't think anyway. But on my YouTube studio, the last time I checked it, which has been a while, but the demographic here is mainly women of mid 30s and above. There's a couple guys that are really cool here and there that used to come in and we when we talk about our conspiracy theories, but I've seen it for a while. Things happen. We can't always keep in touch. Oh, you guys, mm, tell me what you guys think about this. I have been thinking about creating a Facebook page or something. I don't use Twitter, whatever. Oh my God, I don't use that shit. I've made one years ago, but it was never used. I don't. I just But I was thinking about making a Facebook page, and you guys could find for this channel specifically. Sarah Lee XOXO, whatever. But I was thinking about doing that. What do you guys think? And sometimes I'll do lives like on Facebook, like when I do my get ready with me, like makeup things and stuff like that. Not my personal Facebook. I need to reiterate that. No, I don't let just anybody on my personal. Like I gotta really like yeah, this okay. But I've learned, lived and learned. Anyways, but no, I was thinking about doing that. What do you guys think? Like for the channel. That way we can all like communicate there too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, girl. Yes. Like the D is the last thing on my mind anymore. Like, would it be cool to get a nice, you know, whatever? Yeah, sure. It's always. But is it on my priority list? No. No, no, no. Yeah, I was thinking about I might do it. I might do it. I was thinking about it, but if I'm going to think about it a little bit more, pray on it, meditate on it, and definitely let you guys know. Law of attraction stuff. Oh, that's good. See, that's right up my alley. I love that shit. Oh, also, ladies, some more candle making coming soon when my back is completely better. I made uh I made dinner today. Like I got up and I made some like I was hungry for taco dip. So oh my god, I gotta show you guys how I make that someday because oh my god, everybody loves it. And it's like the perfect thing, like even just to snack on for a couple of days. If you don't really want like a meal, just I get guac. Nobody else likes guac but me and my brother's woman. We're the only two that eat guacamole. But I'll get like a little thing of that and I just get a little scoop with some chips, snacky snack. Great for like football, like events or whatever, birthday party, get together of any kind. Hell, you could if you were into it, you could make that show for Thanksgiving. I don't though. I do the traditional. I haven't slept because of your back. It's a girl, I feel you. Trust me, I understand. I understand. I love guacamole. Walmart has a really good brand. Yeah, it's probably the kind that I usually get because the kind that I usually get from Walmart is delicious. I've got like the chunky kind before, but I don't really like that. I just like the normal mild. Yeah. Oh, yes. I made it one time. It was so good. Like I said, though, me and my brother's woman are the only ones who eat it. So me and her were just like eating it all night. So because we made like a shit ton of it. We're like, guys, try it. And everybody's like, no, ew. And I'm like, you guys are uncultured. Like for real. I like, I just love avocado, period. Like some avocado on some toast, salt and pepper. Mm, yum. Anyways, oh, this was a good one, guys. Thank you to our friend. I don't know what you want to go by. DJ, DJ Snake, DJ Sneaky Snake. I have a list, but that's too many S's for me. But thank you for giving us an intelligent back and forth. It's nice. I mean, if you don't agree with somebody, that doesn't mean that you got to be like, you're a dumb piece of shit. Oh my God, you're so fucking stupid. I can't believe you think like that. Blah, blah. You don't got to. Thank you, Susan. And right back at you, darling. Try avocado with lime and I can't say it, but I like me some lime. Mmm, yummy. Anyways, all right, dears, I should probably get off here too. I've been running my face for over an hour now. But this has been a very productive and very nice live. And let this be a reminder that we don't have to agree on everything. Just be cool with each other, respect each other. Just because some things that I think are outrageous that your claims, whatever, it doesn't mean I'm not going to belittle you for that at all. Because why would you do that? That's a dick move. Like the world today is very much ruled by, oh, if you don't agree with me, then fuck you. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I believe in, well, That's your opinion, and if you feel that way, I respectfully do not, but that's okay. It doesn't make us one of us right and one of us wrong or whatever. Nobody's right or wrong. We're just expressing ourselves. When did that become such a bad thing, motherfuckers? Like, seriously? Anyway, yes, relationships are hard, especially these days, especially when you're in your 30s. It's rough out here. It's hard out here for a pimp. But I don't like having options, and I don't like being felt like I'm an option. And I've felt that recently a lot. Like, I don't like it. When I talk to somebody, when I talk to a guy, yeah, I'll talk to other guys, but then there'll be a guy that catches my interest. And then I don't want to talk to any anymore. Cause they always something they say or do always ruins it. Always. I don't like I don't like being come at pervy. I think it's rude straight out the gate. If we know each other, listen, I'm a perv. Okay. Your girl, yeah. But I have to know you first. You're like, you ain't gonna know about my freaky deaky unless you really know me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not out there. And many girls are very out there these days. And that's just not me, honey. Not everybody gets that specialness out of me. But I think it should be like that. People. That's another thing. People like to move so fast. I used to when I was younger. That's why none of my relationships lasted. Which I haven't really been in many relationships. I've had like 4 serious boyfriends my entire life since high school. So I don't really get into a lot of relationships. But it always moved very quickly. Everything moved very quickly before I got to know them as a person. And I'm getting to know these guys as a person, and it only takes a day or two, and most of them no thank you. It's hard. But it's hard when you're navigating it smartly. But all right, babes, I love yous. Love you, love you. We will talk tomorrow about something. Maybe we'll see what Emberlin's doing. The big burr. Oh my god, that bitch. I'm starting to think that she is banned off social media because I'm seeing she hasn't posted anything at all. I'm wondering. I bet she's gonna do OF though. Guarantee it. But you bet your ass we'll keep an eye on it. We'll just keep diving down the rabbit hole. Okay, darlings. I love yous. This has been a great conversation. Thank you to all those who are involved actively in this conversation and all of you that will watch it on the playback. Thank you. Leave your comments like leave your opinions in the comments. Do you have some opinions on anything that was said today? Just don't be a douche, okay? Have respect for one another. If you don't agree with somebody, you don't have to reply to them. If you don't agree with what somebody says, you don't have to reply to it. But if you feel the need to reply, don't be a dick. Don't be a douche about it, okay? But go ahead. Leave your opinions on this subject matter in the comments. And I hope to see you again, sugar pies. And always, I hope, I pray for every single one of you hearing my voice at this very moment. I wish for you health, wealth, success, and happiness, and blessings and protection over every single one of you, especially protection over our children the most. They are The very, very most vulnerable, they need protection from everything. Protection. Amen. Amen, darlings. See you tomorrow. Bye, sugar pie.